Good evening, everyone. Myself Ritikesh Sav, and today I am going to say about one essay. Describe that. Describe the early morning experience in the cities and towns, and in what is your feeling experience. The day starts with a holiday, and then we have to one habit that in the earlier morning, and after the fog, and always wake and I wake up at early in the morning, and then I wake up at early in the morning. I see from my window, it is a very foggy, and it is a very peaceful nature in the early morning, and I see sunrise, and in that sunrise, the golden waves of the sun light crossing through the fog, spread through the golden lights from my window. It is a very beautiful sunlight, and then I wake up and went for I am ready for my jogging. And while going, the crowds were in the streets or in the markets, where in the streets or in the markets, many people were jogging and exercising, and doing some works. They are going to their works, and I'm while I'm jogging, I am my smell of in the street while going. The tourists were coming from the bus, and were going to in the bus, and the vehicles are moving here and there. And while I'm jogging, I am jogging, the smell of the aromas of jalebi and samosas and jalebi are nearly the shop of, and the from the smell is coming from the dhabas, and then dhabas then the coming from the dhabas, and the small shops were opening, and the peoples were keeping their chairs and tables outside of the dhabas. And then many peoples were going to their works, and in the tea stalls, there were very crowd in the market, and the markets are opening in the early morning, and the vibes of the early morning is very nice. And then the tea in the tea stall, they are saying that chai that tea stall, and in their brick business were also going on. And I and the postmans were going to many houses and giving the post letters, and the newspaper man is riding in the bicycle and saying that paper, and giving to all houses the papers. He was distributing the papers, and the small shop were opening in the early mornings, and the aromas of the eating foods are very smell it is very smell. And while stepping on the road, while stepping on the road, I sit on a bench, and I see I am feeling the nature of means peacefulness, and the music of the nature. It is hearing to my eyes, and the birds chirping sounds are very good, and I am very feeling peaceful in that early morning. And then I forced to go to my house. So while going, I see the half and the small boys were also going in to the they are going to school with a full colorful uniform of holding with his mother and waiting for the bus stand. In a bus they are waiting, and then waiting in the bus, and then many shops were opening, and the half day was completed in that way. And I was forced to go to my home because the sun was came down. So, and this is the very good experience of the early morning, waking of the early morning. And this is it is very helpful, and it is very good for our life also. And thank you.
Hello, hi, and good evening, everyone. Today, I, CH Karthik Patro of Standard 9, want to tell about a essay about my Children's Day experience of 2025. On 14 November, Children's Day is celebrated. It is a most special occasion for children. On this day, we celebrate Children's Day because on this day, Jawaharlal Nehru's birthday is there. Jawaharlal Nehru loves children. That's why we celebrate Children's Day on his birthday. Children love by loving call Jawaharlal Nehru as Chacha Nehru and some other names which I didn't know. And on this day, we celebrate this occasion with lots of joy, happiness in our face, and a vibrant happiness in our heart. Now, I want to share my experience about my Children's Day celebration in my school. First, in morning, I woke up, and then I expect of every day. Today we have wore casual dress instead of a school uniform, and without bags we went to school. Then today, in the school walls, everywhere banners and posters were sticked, and in that written "Happy Children's Day, all children, and live a long life." By seeing that poster, we all the children were very happy and emotional. After that, when we moved towards the auditorium, all staffs and teachers have extra glow than the other days, as I have experienced all other day from my childhood. This was the most special program for me because from every last year program, this was more special and something different hit me. Next, our principal wished us and told that our teachers had planned something for us. The program started with a prayer, followed by a prayer dance and a devotional song, and many dance performance by our women teachers, and some energetic dances and speeches by our beloved sir. Then our principal addressed the gathering and spoke some words of wisdom. Then, as per our principal have told that we will having a surprise program which is arranged by our teachers. That is the fun feast, which was arranged on the Children's Day of 14 November from 10:30 to 2:30. The fun feast have many eating items as well as some games. First, I want to start with some eating items. First, I want to tell about Pani Puri. Pani Puri, the most beloved item of our local street food, especially girls. The Pani Puri has a little bit tangy and spicy flavor, which I ate two plates. And the next item I want to move is the chaat, having more than 10 flavors and aromas were very amazing. Next, I want to tell about dahi vada aloo dum, which was juicy and when it goes into the mouth, it melts within just seconds. Next item is soup, which has both the option of veg and non-veg. The next item is momos, As it is a fun feast, without momos, nothing is there. As per the children's concern. That's why the momos have a special crowd in it. And all the students have enjoyed the momos. The momos had a good stuffing in it. Then we have taken a small break. In that the teachers had performed some stand-up comedy. And after that a skit uh, showing that how teachers feel when some special day for children's happen, and teachers show how they spread their love towards their children. Then everyone went to the class, and then teachers distributed some sweets, chocolates, and have a cake cutting with everyone. They also took many photos, which were known as a memory for us. Then again we came to the ground and had some sports. As I told in the first, some games like the the paper cups with balloon and some balls which should be aimed to the rings. And one more challenging task: 15 candles will be placed on the table. With one matchstick, you have to lit all the 15 candles. So a prize money was there for it. The next, the main course item was biryani. The biryani had many flavors and aromas in it. And now I want to move about the dessert. The dessert is the special item of every feast, and it comprises ice cream and a chocolate lava cake with brownie ice cream. The ice cream had many flavors, and in itself, it is a most special thing which everyone should eat. As without sweet, no happiness is spread. Because I feel it, not everyone, I think. Then the last item was cold drinks. Cold drinks, I didn't tell about it anything. After all this, the time was 2:30 p.m. All the students had gathered in the school ground, and principal was standing on the stage with all the teachers. Then the vote of thanks happened, and our school SPL, which stood our head, thanked to the principal and all teachers and all other staffs on behalf of the students. This was the most beautiful and emotional program which I've experienced in my life. And in this program, there were a lot of emotions, vibrations, mesmerizing thoughts, beliefs, and some wonderful performance. At last, I want to tell that the a stage breaking performance was the dance of the teachers. Thank you.
Hello everyone, we are plus 2 first year children. Me and Abhi will tell about warehousing. I am handovering the mic to my fellow Abhi to tell about what is warehousing, its features and functions.
Meaning of warehousing is form of we store goods safely and systematically at one place. That is warehousing. Features of functions of warehousing is firstly function of the function of warehousing is time utility. First we start time utility and space utility and financial functions and other functions like big storage and big storage sufficient space are the other functions of storage. Now Tanvi will tell feature types of warehousing.
There are many kinds of warehouses, but mainly it is divided into three parts. First is ownership. In private, many people, first one is private warehousing. The manufacturer is the owner of private warehousing. They store goods in the warehouse and keep producing as long as they can. Second one is public warehousing. It is owned by the government, and you can any public, anyone who don't have any warehouse in own, they can store in government, sorry, public warehousing. And third one is the cooperative warehouse. In the cooperative warehouse, for example, a village, all villagers uh, come to a decision to do a warehouse in a big area, and they store their grains or their wooden furnitures, whatever they produce. And there is duty warehouses there. The importer stores their goods which they import from another country. They have to pay the charges of warehousing. And then there is another type is structure wise. In structure wise, there is an elevator, means in a big cylindrical area they store grains for from their farm to railway or flights anywhere. And there is silo. In silo there is a conveyor belt to in big cities in the cost of man, because for example in Bangalore the cost of men is very high. They have to pay salaries to them, so they to avoid the salaries they use conveyor belt. And um, there is another type is specialty, means you have to store the special goods, for example petrol, diesel, coal caught fire very quickly, so they have to be stored in special warehouse. And then there is for perishable goods like apple, vegetables, fruits, they have to store in cold storage. And there is a normal warehousing to store the normal goods like spices. That's all. Thank you everyone.
Good evening, everyone. My name is P. Hamsika, and today I'm going to say an essay. My topic of my essay is a scene at a railway station. I was very joyed to learn that my friend Hasini was coming from Lucknow. I decided that I'll go and receive her from the railway station. I was very happy because we were meeting after 5 years, after a long time of wait. That day I decided that I'll go and receive her from the railway station. I woke up early in the morning and went to the railway station at 7 a.m. as I was informed that the train of Lucknow Mail will be coming at 7 a.m. After reaching there, I was again informed that the train is delayed by an hour. So I went to the inquiry office to inquire that the exact status of the train. There the clerk was very uncooperative with me. After some time, he informed me that the train is exact Howrah station, about 60 kilometers away from the Lucknow. So I decided to wait and look around for a place to park myself. There I saw my surrounding was full of crowd peoples and with their luggages. I saw some peoples were waiting for the train, and some are like me who were waiting to receive their near and dear ones. Some were sleeping on the floors with their luggage under their head, and some were enjoying with their families, talking, gossiping, and the small kids were playing within themselves. Then I saw that occasional dogs and cows were eating the eatables left by us, the peoples. After that, I was very exhausted and tired, so I went to have a cup of coffee. While I from the vendor, while I had my cup of coffee, a train arrived. At that moment, I saw that the people were very hurried to get on the train and board the train, and some people were very hurried to get to like come out from the train. At that moment, a lady was walking towards the train. A thief came and snatched her chain. She was very anxious and tension what to do next. So the thief came towards me. So as I was holding a cup of hot coffee, I threw on his face, and because of that hotness, the thief fell down. After that, everyone crowd me and they helped me to took that thief to arrest the police. Then the railway police came to arrest him. After that, I saw the like cute moments of people meeting each other in that train and having the memories together. After some times, I just walked a little from a place to place where I traveled new types of food items. I ate their food items, and I also went to the waiting room. There I see how people were waiting for their trains and the struggle of their time. As again the people whose train were on the time, they were boarding the train, and who came from the train, they were like getting out of that. And also I saw that the people the families having their wonderful journey trips to be started, or the families who were completing their wonderful journey trips, the happiness on their faces was very exhausted. I saw their happiness and I felt very happy, because it's the time when we spend our time, it's the time when we spend the precious time with our family and friends. After some moments, there I went to have some snacks. I went to a snacks store, and I had some normal snacks like biscuits and chips, and I took some for my friend also. After some times, I heard an announcement that the Lucknow mail is arriving within 10 minutes. So I just went to that platform which my friend Hasini was be boarding, like getting out of that. I knew that the platform number is 3. So as I was in platform number 1, I took the stairs to go to the platform number 3, and I went and I stand there for around 5 to 6 minutes. After some time, the announcement came that the Lucknow train has arrived the station. As I was very happy to see my friend, when the train arrived, I saw Hasini was waving her hand from the train to me out in me. After I saw her, I got very happy, as we are meeting after a long time. When she came out of the train, we hugged each other, and we hugged each other like a long lost friends. After that, we sat there for 5 to 10 minutes because she was very tired. She wanted to sit, and we like we talked little bit, and after that I took her to my home, and did a whole Christmas vacation celebrated. Thank you.
Good evening, everyone. Myself are Naveen Nandi and my friend name is Balaji. So today we will discuss question answers. He have one chapter and I have one chapter. So tell your chapter name.
My chapter is My Childhood.
So today I will ask him to question answers. So first question is, what do you think Dynamini is the name of? Give a reason for your answer.
Dynamini is the name of the local newspaper. Abdul Kalam was reading it for the indicates of the Second World War.
So next question. How did Abdul Kalam earn his first wages?
Abdul Kalam earned his first wages by helping his cousin Sham Sundar by collecting newspaper from the moving train, because at that time no one was coming out of the house, so they were collecting the newspaper, then they were selling to houses.
Tell. What characters does he say he is inherited from his parents? Again, what characteristics does he say he inherited from his parents?
The characteristics he inherited from his parents are helpfulness, honesty, and hard work.
Another one. How he earned any money before that? It what way?
He has earned money before that by collecting the termite seeds and selling to the local grocery store or provision shop.
And the last question is, narrator 2 in incidents that show how difference can be created and also how they can be resolved. How can people change their attitudes? Okay, another question. Where was Abdul Kalam's house?
Abdul Kalam's house was at Rameshwaram in the Muslim street.
Thank you.
So now I will ask questions to Naveen.
So my chapter is reaching to the top about Santosh Yadav. My chapter name is Santosh Yadav and ask.
How did Santosh Yadav begin the climb mountain?
When she was going to study in Jaipur in hostel, she was saw that peoples are climbing the mountains, and after that she was very interested to do the climbing. So that's why he was to go Kastuva mountain, that is practice where teachers are practiced to how to climbing. There he was go and practice, and she was to go for Mount Everest.
Give an example to show that even as a young girl, Santosh was not ready to accept anything unreasonable.
Santosh was not accept anything unreasonable, because in their village, girls means girls are married in age of 13, 15, like that. So, and there also they wearing the traditional saris. So Santosh was not like that type of traditional saris. So he want to wearing the shorts.
Why was Santosh sent to the local village school?
Santosh was going to local village school because in his family financial problem are there. That's why he want to he will go there.
Why was the holy man who gave Santosh's mother his blessing surprised?
Because when his Santosh's grandmother was told to holy man that we want a girl because of traditional in traditional, that's why. But after that holy man was shocked, because he already blessing his mothers that you born a boy.
Why did Santosh's parents agree to pay for her schooling in Delhi? What made to Santosh are brought into the light by the indecent?
Because his parents was pay his money and pay his fees, because Santosh was do hard work, and he do his part-time job, and he was also doing study. So that's why when his parents was saw these things, his parents were interested to pay his fees, and she was very determined to achieve her goal. That's why he don't care about his parents, and he want just his goal. That's why. Thank you.
Good evening, everyone. I am V. Vijay Raju. I am studying about BBA first year. My topic is my favorite food. My favorite food is biryani. I like biryani because this is a common food in world. This is a everywhere we can eat, available in everywhere, because biryani is the easy way to cook and eat. Um, in recently I eaten in Hyderabad. I like them. This food is very delicious, and in every Sunday my father bringing to biryani every Sunday. I like to eat biryani, and most of the celebrities also is the favorite food is biryani. Um, Specifically, what the color of the biryani is in red, orange, and yellow, and white. Somewhere in white, and so.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Vaisha Denis. I am studying 7th class from Rrise Juniors. I am asking question. I am asking question, and we are discussing for chapter. And I am asking question. Okay. What are the features of welfare state?
The features of welfare states are: the welfare states is useful to social and economic studies for all citizens, and it takes responsibility of illiteracy, poverties, and unemployment, and it helps for poor people also.
And next question: what are the basic principle of Gradbine though?
The basic principles of dietary principles are Sarvodaya, self-care, and the Swasthya, welfare state, and the last one, Sarojana, self-study.
Next question: list any two Grandian principle that have been incorporated as the directive principle.
The two directive principles that are incorporated during the farming of Constitution of India. The state have economic, social and economic studies in the different society, and the people should ban drinks and alcohol drinks and harmful drugs.
And the next question:
Don't ask.
list any general directive principle of state policy.
The list of directive principles of state policy are: the government should take importance of historical monuments, and also, and for example, like Sun Temple, like Puri Jagannath Temple, and so many temples, etc. And also the take and also the respect to peoples, and take the importance of peoples.
Next one. And next question: mention the categories into which the directive principle can be classified.
The three categories that the directive principles can classified are promoting social and economic philosophy, and this philosophy to Gandhian philosophy and general principles.
Um, Next question. What were the main problems when India attained independence? Um, uh, okay, this question. Define welfare state.
The welfare state is is the study which the government gives to citizens, like government school in Odisha, sir, and in Odisha so many schools are government school, like Saraswati Shish Mandir school and so many etc.
Thank you.
Thank you. Hello, hi, and good evening, everyone. And I am here to ask questions to my brother.
I am here to say the answers.
When it is winter in India, it is summer in Australia.
Because India and Australia lie in opposite hemisphere.
The southern part of the central lowland is the most fertile region in Australia.
Because fertile alluvial soil, river and river deposits and adequate rainfalls.
Third question. The area around Lake Eyre is an area of inland drainages.
Because a river flow into the lake. Next.
What rises automatically in Artesinga wells?
Because is under natural pressure between imprem blue rock layer.
Fifth question. The Murray-Darling Basin is the most important agriculture region in Australia.
Due to fertile soil and irrigation and suitable method.
Agriculture production is high in Australia. Deposit unsuitable condition.
Due to mechanism, modern farming and method irrigation.
Air transport is important in Australia.
Due to vast distance of scattered population.
The pastures in the arid interior of Australia remain active even during droughts.
Because to the deep waters, the roots were dry condition.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Good evening, everyone. Myself Hitesh, and my today topic is while we are going picnic. Me and my friends are going picnic. Me and my friends are decided one day while we have decided one day that and which place we together and we enjoy. And then some days we decided that we will go to Gopalpur Sea Beach. Gopalpur sea beach, and every next day. And on 5th on 30th on 31st January, we decided to go Gopalpur Sea Bridge at morning. 10 o'clock we start journey from Barampur. Is from Berhampur to Gopalpur it approx 20 kilometer distance. We traveled with our cycles. This was very memorable things. We will together and we will travel. In first we'll go Gopalpur sea beach and we feel that nature what the skies are very much skies are very much blue and the hot winds are blowing and the water are flow very slowly and the bird sounds and many things and we next we go that near boat we travel that boat whole we travel with boat near the sea and we came and we decided to go near adventure park is there when we decided to go that and we will enjoy many things like seesaw and many of the things we will play cricket also and we will eat many things in Gopalpur there is picnic spot is there near Gopalpur we will cook and we will eat and we will very much enjoy on this day and we will come after come after 7:30 and while we will come we will go many shops for buy some dresses buy some gadgets and many things. Thank you.
Hello, good evening, one and all. This is Umesh here. So today's my topic is digital payment and cashless economy. So if I will talk about this, my main topic is that how the cashless transactions actually works. Means how the cashless payments works. The digital payments actually works without cash. It works digitally. We use QR codes, and it's not about only QR codes, or it's about using the credit card, using debit card. We use to scan. So this talks about the payment without any cash, without any physical use. We will use a digital way of transaction. So let's see how it affected our country. So the first introduction of UPI, digital payment, has been happened in 2016. The introduction of UPI has happened on 2016 on 1st April. So 11th April, if I am correct. So what happened? The government the government announced the UPI system, the online digital payment. At the beginning, it didn't have the fire to go on, but it's got a fire on the pandemic on 2020 about on COVID-19. But on that time, everyone were at home, so they used the digital payment system. The digital payment system got a boost on the pandemic time. So there are so many companies came in front, from India, like Bharat Pay, UPI, Google Pay, Phone Pay. So many companies came forward to provide the services to the customers. So let's see how it helped the country. How it helped the consumers and businessmen. So let's see the point of view of the consumers. It helped the consumers to pay directly. If they can pay the amount without their direct credit card or maybe debit card, or maybe using their phone by UPI, Phone Pay, Google Pay. So it given a very efficiency to everyone, the flexibility to pay everywhere. If we don't have cash, we can use the payment system to pay anywhere. So it also removed the burden of the banking system, because if you want to withdraw some amount, like around too much amount, like 5 lakhs, 10 lakhs, or 1 crore also, we need to take the permissions from the banks. So many formalities are there, so it is very burden thing. So to remove the burden, we use Phone Pay. We can just have to scan the QR code, and we can directly pay the payments like 1 lakh, how much amount we can pay. There is no restriction as far I know. And if we will talk about bigger amounts like 10 crores, maybe there will be a restriction. But for how much I can say, for higher amounts, UPI provide us the facility to pay how much we want. It gives us the facility so that people should not worry about payment. So they should not worry about stolen about cash, because stealing of cash is very common in every country. People always use this app for their efficiency, and it helps them to use their finance wisely and precisely. And it has uses of around 1 billion in a whole over country. Means not a country, the whole over the world. It has got a significant influence in the whole world. And if we see the disadvantage in the any disadvantage, there are some disadvantages if I'll consider, the fraud system can come here, online fraud, because there are so many fraud. QR code has been provided by the scammers in the online websites. If people will scan them, they will lose their amount. So scammers are basic things. If people will overcome by educating themselves by how to we should not click any fraud scam links or maybe QR codes. So if people will have the education, they will able to overcome this, and the 99% of the people will able to use the phone pay system. But in some rural areas, the phone pay system is not able to use, because people don't know about the phone pay system. They just they just have the they relied on the cash. So they just relied on the cash, and they don't know about the physical payment also. If I will go in rural area, if in India, they also don't know about the latest technology in this generation. They also don't know the latest technology introduced in 2010. If I will ask them what is a lift, they will don't know about a lift also. So how you expect them to know about an online payment system? So to grow the online payment system more, we have to educate them about the online payment system. That is the payment systems, and by this government will have a more significant boost in their finance, that people will able to use the finance. So this is the topic about digital payment system. Digital payment system actually helps so many people, because people always don't have the means don't have the authority to use the amount anywhere, because they need permissions from the banks and governments. But digital payment remove those burdens. We can pay anywhere, everywhere. Thank you.